Jackson Harpole out of Farmington, New Mexico in the 46 car. To the outside from Sioux City, the 5M, Dawson March. Christian Sylvester in the 12 inside of row 2 to the outside. Dustin West in the 85. Tim Rupp to the inside of row 3 in the 33 car. Quentin Reginetter in the 55 to the outside. Zach Nogard, Jake Saga, the 14Z and 14 car. Your 5th row. And Dylan Hadler in the 24H. Oh, contact right away through turns 1 and 2 between Sylvester and Jackson Harpole as they battle for the top spot. Tim Rupp lurking to the inside of the 5M at Dawson March. Jake Saga and Zach Nogard there. Put up 3 deep now through turns 1 and 2. A pair of 14 cars and a 5M. Tim Rupp, very good this year. He is also your points leader. As Tim Rupp now to the race lead in the 33 car. Tim Rupp, definitely the man to beat here in this class. Oh, Jake Sacco and Zach Nogard tangle. Nogard comes to a stop trying to get the car refired through turns 1 and 2, and he will. We will stay lean, mean, and green. Tim Rupp, your race leader. Harpole in second, Jake Sacco to the outside, battling for that second place spot. Green flag flies 2 laps ago, actually a lap and a half ago for your race leader, the 33 of Tim Rupp. Rupp off of turn number 2 down the backstretch for the final time here in heat racing number 1. He will pick up the checkered flag. Jake Sacco will come home in that second place spot. Jackson Harpole in third. Fourth goes to Dawson March in the 5M, and the 85 of Dustin West rounds out your top 5. It's going to be an all Vanderweerd front row. Connor Vanderweerd starting on the pole to the outside. The 44 Cameron Vanderweerd. Mike Hansen, the 98X to the inside of row number 2 to the outside. In the 17S, that is Braden Sharn. Wayne Becker to the inside of row 3 in the 7 car to the outside of the 98J of Justin Jepson. Michael Guthrie in the 4G into the outside of him. They call him Towhead, the T1, Rusty Montang. As we come to green off turn number 4. Connor going to lead Cameron through turns 1 and 2. Braden Sharn out to that third place spot. The 98X of Mike Hansen sits in fourth. Look at Rusty Montang work his way through the field as Wayne Becker was slideways for a moment. And on lap number 1, Montang goes from 8th to 4th on that T1 car. Still the Vanderweerd boys run a 1 and 2. Sharn, Montang, and Hansen, your top 5. Oh, we got 2 cars around. Oh, heavy contact. Caution flag will come out. So 2 down, 4 to go. As we come back to green off turn number 4. Connor and Cameron still lead them here with the 21 and 44. Braden Sharn and Rusty Montang. Michael Guthrie and Mike Hansen. Montang going to work in the T1 car, now up to third. Now he'll try to catch the tail of the 44 car of Cameron Vanderweerd, but he's got 2 laps to do it. As Cameron Vanderweerd pushes up the track, Montang tries to close the distance. Into turns 3 and 4, white flag is out for the 21 of Connor Vanderweerd. Cameron still sitting in that second place spot. Rusty Montang in third. Better run through that middle that time for the 44 of Cameron Vanderweerd. Braden Sharn going a lap back to Guthrie. As they come through turns 3 and 4 for the final time, it is Connor Vanderweerd picking up the heat race win. Cameron in second. Rusty Montang third. Michael Guthrie in fourth. Braden Sharn, your top 5. Quentin Regenter in the 55 to the inside of row 7 to the outside. That is Justin Jepson in the 98J. Wayne Becker, the 7 to the inside of row 8 to the outside of the 14Z. Zach Nogard and Dylan Hadler, the 24H start shotgun on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a spoiler alert. This is your final A feature of the night. Once again, I ask, please up and on your feet. Give these drivers a wave and a shout of the respect they deserve. They're here to put on a show for you. This is your Carl Customs IMCA Northern SportMod division, presented by Peterson Jewelry here tonight. Peterson Jewelry not only presenting you the Northern SportMod division here tonight, but a big supporter of the Buena Vista Raceway. If you see Todd and Neil Peterson, be sure to tell them thank you for their support here at the Buena Vista Raceway in awesome Alta, Iowa. This is a 1,000 to win feature here tonight. Your final A feature of the night, we are looking for green off turn number 4. We are green. Vanderweerd and Sharn. Here comes Dustin West. Rusty Montang up on the top side of the C1 car. Tim Rupp, the 33 car there as well as Harpole in the 46. Oh, car sideways in front of everyone in turns 3 and 4. As everyone avoids, but caution flag will come out. Braden Sharn in the 17 car. 17S, excuse me. Slideways in front of the whole field. Great heads-up driving by the rest of the field here to avoid them. Rusty Montang, the only driver to upset Tim Rupp's undefeated streak. As we are looking for the green this time through turns 3 and 4. Connor Vanderweerd, Tim Rupp. Rusty Montang, Justin West. Here comes Jake Sacco up on the top side of the 14 car. Connor Vanderweerd, Tim Rupp, Jake Sacco, Rusty Montang, Justin West, your top 5. As we thunder them on down through turns 1 and 2. Connor Vanderweerd looking to hold off the 33 car of Tim Rupp and the 14 car of Jake Sacco. Montang coming to call on the outside of the T1 car, as well as Justin West. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out. Car sideways. Oh, hey, hang on. Cameron Vanderweerd coming to a stop in front of the staging lane. Gets the car refired and back underway. Quentin Regeneder in the 55 car as well, but we're still lean, mean, and green. Tim Rupp looking to the outside of Connor Vanderweerd, who turns 1 and 2. Rupp with a better run, now back on the binders as the caution comes out. In third, Rusty Montang and Christian Sylvester. A lot of talent behind the wheel in your top 5. Could turn out to be a barn burner for sure as we look for the green flag, this time by off of turn 3 and 4. Christian Sylvester pushes up the track. He's going to lose a lot of spots in the 12 car. Meanwhile, Jake Sacco to the inside looking for the race lead as the 14 car. And he'll have the race lead momentarily, but here comes Tim Rupp in the 33. Sacco and Rupp side by side for the race lead. Connor Vanderweerd still there as well. Tim Rupp, power move off turn 2. Rupp and Sacco going at it. Vanderweerd trying to stay in step with him as well. Rusty Montang coming to call on the T1 car as Connor Vanderweerd pushes Montang now side by side with him. As Rupp using the top side, Sacco tucking tail behind him. Great battle for third and fourth here between the T1 and the 21 car. Sacco side by side with Rupp off turn 4 for a split second. Rupp back to the lead. As caution flag comes out. The 98J of Jepson pulling into the infield. Harpole, Becker, Vanderweerd, then Hansen. Regeneder and Hadler as we come back to green. Jake Sacco diving down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Tim Rupp up top. Rusty Montang using the top side as well. Oh, Sacco gets sideways and down the hill in turn 3 and 4. And caution flag comes out. Caution flag for the 14 of Jake Sacco, sideways in turns 3 and 4. And down the hill he went. Fresh off a win for the new Raceway Park this past Sunday. Rusty Montang, a champion there as well, has a one feature win here this season. Tim Rupp, your current points leader here this year in the 33 car. Guthrie, no slouch as well, and neither is Vanderweerd as we come back to the green. As Montang looked underneath the Rupp through turns 1 and 2. Vanderweerd back on the attack in the 21 car. through the middle now. Guthrie downstairs. As they're up a little bit tight through turns 1 and 2. Guthrie trying to make a move on the T1 of Montang. Puff of smoke out the back of the 33 car. As we're up, still your race leader, followed by Montang. Guthrie, Vanderweerd, Sylvester now overtakes the 5M McCarthy. Montang goes side by side with Connor Vanderweerd. Single file around the Buena Vista Raceway. Rupp, Montang, Guthrie, Sylvester trying to look to the inside of Guthrie through turns 1 and 2. Vanderweerd pushes way high. So does Nogard. Jake Sacco trying to make that transition to the 14 car. Jim Rupp still the race leader as the caution flag comes out. Four laps to go here for the T1 driver of Rusty Montang. As we come back to the green flag, Guthrie, Montang, Vanderweerd, Nogard, and Sylvester. Slide job from Guthrie to the T1 of Montang. Montang back on the top side. Montang through the top of turn number 3 and 4, and caution flag flies. Caution flag coming out. Followed by the 85 car of Dustin West. As we come back to the green, 4 laps to go here in your Carl's Custom IMCA Northern SportMod Day feature, brought to you by Peterson Jewelry. As Rusty Montang, the T1 car, your race leader. Through turns 3 and 4, here comes Vanderweerd through the middle now. Christian Sylvester there as well. Rusty Montang, still your race leader. Christian Sylvester in step now. Jake Sacco back up to 3rd. Caution comes out. Caution coming out, I believe. Three laps remain here. Single file restarts from here on out. Rusty Montang, Christian Sylvester, Jake Sacco Zach Nogard and Mike Guthrie, your top 5. As we come back to green and through 1 and 2, Christian Sylvester, your race leader now, over the T1 of Rusty Montang. Two laps to go as Montang back to the point. Green flag high in the air. White flag will come out this time by Montang up top. Sacco slides back upstairs as well. Sylvester side by side for second and third. Montang trying to hang on here in the T1 car for the victory as they're down the back stretch into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. In a turn 3 and 4 and coming off of 4, Rusty Montang will go to victory lane here tonight. Jake Sacco in second, Christian Sylvester in third, Zach Nogard fourth. And Cameron Vanderweerd, your top 5. We'll get a word with him here. Rusty, you know, before the night started, you said, you know, I'm going to talk to you at the end of the night here. I'm having motor issues, open motor going up in smoke. I don't know how to drive these crates. Apparently you figured something out in the heat and feature because here you are in victory lane.
Well, like I said, we had a motor lay down on us in Worthington Saturday night. We worked really hard on Sunday to make it there. I didn't have the car right tonight. I dialed it a couple times. Still ain't quite running right. So I'm really happy for everybody who puts a lot of time in and effort on this. That was a really good win. Tim Rupp's a good racer. I don't know what happened. He was smoking really bad. So yeah, I'm just really happy for all the guys that worked really hard on it. You know, we put in about 8 hours on Sunday to get this thing fixed from Saturday. So yeah, that was a wild race. There were slide jobs and bumping and banging. I'm just happy for everyone, man.
And you come out $1,000 richer here tonight. Rusty Montang, your victor here in your SportMod division, brought to you by Peterson Jewelry. Let them hear you one more time, folks.